Hello, friends. Welcome to my channel. So, today we will do an interesting subject. I have thought of doing a color temperature study. You have seen master artist painting, right? From the color only, you will get to the mood instantly. So, that is what I want to study in this. I want to study the color temperature and how it affects the painting, and if just color changes and the same painting will look different. So that is what I want to try today. So for this I got this steel mug uh, photo reference, and so this is the original photo, and I will try with vivid warm. So this is kind of like warm color filling, and this is the cool feeling. So I will try both of them together side by side. So let's try this. And also, whatever we have done in the last session, the value studies, we will try to implement that as well here. So I'll look at the original picture, and let's do so. For the so I have already drawn it because I knew like it'll take some time to do the painting, like do the drawing. Sorry. So I thought of doing it beforehand so that we get some more time on painting. Let's do the. um so this will be the warm and this will be the cool side, and yes, there is a bit of difference in two of the drawings. So that happens. So for the warm I will use this this red. I have been using the same red throughout these lessons, so I also don't think much on these, so that I can focus on the painting more than the colors. Then this is the yellow what I will use, and if they mix, it will kind of become an orange. Then I have another yellow, but I may use, so that is the brightest yellow of all. So this is the bright yellow, we can say lemon yellow, then yellow ochre, then we have the red. And also for some of it I can use some burnt sienna also, like if required. So this is the warm color palette. So I'll just take out that puddle. Then we will do, this is the cool side. Let's go. So I'll use some cobalt blue. So this will be the cobalt blue. So let's, then the French ultramarine, we have been using it since the beginning of this watercolor studies. So then we have this ultramarine. So maybe for the lighter shade, we can go with cobalt blue, and darker we can go with this ultramarine. Then yes, somewhere maybe I'll try to use some of lilac for some of the reflection, or wherever we need some neutral tints. So, and maybe if we mix both the ultramarine and lilac, we get some a different shade, that is also we can use. So this will be the cool color, and I think that's it. And some of like if I need very dark, then in that case I will use black with ultramarine to get this dark indigo kind of color, so that this can be a darkest. Then the same for this I will use red, maybe burnt sienna with a bit of dark. then some reds, so that we get the darkest. Hmm. So we got the palette by using very limited colors for warm and the cool. Now let's do the interesting part. So we will start with the lighter first, because as you know, watercolor, always start with lighter in watercolor. So here, what we see. So let me cancel it. So here what we see, so this is a different, uh, I can go with some grays in here. Maybe I can go with this color, the light one. So maybe, so that color I added some yellow ochre, then some bright, and some of the reds. So this could be the base for this. So this is very maybe watery to get that light feeling. So let's do it maybe everywhere. So we need some white. So here there is a lot of reflection. So we will leave this white spaces. So we will try to maintain the same here in our cool color study also, so that we can see the actual difference. So I think rest, I think we can go with the same uh, temperature, same color, the light base, can go with that. Then I think, oh, okay, here I see some more light. So let me just add a bit of here, then here, and like this. Then we also do this part, the cloth part. So there also we will do the same for now. Then we will do the later dark portions. So this is a quite interesting study, I must say. I always wanted to do it, but I think I have never got the opportunity to do this metal studies. But today I thought, let's do something different, and which will actually, because metal is a gray color, so you it's very like unlikely that you will experiment on this. And so that's why I chose this color, and I wanted to avoid all the metal texture, so that uh, so that we can actually study the temperature and how it feels. So I think for the yellow, the warm side we are done. Let's go to the cool side. For cool, I'll have to clean up this side. So let's start with the lighter. Maybe this lilac only I will start. So I am taking some of lilac, then maybe some cobalt blue. So it will be something like this color. So I'm just pre-mixing how I have explained earlier. It actually makes our life easy. So we will have paints already, so we don't have to think a lot of mixing and right away, because again it will dry as watercolor, and also it depends on the paper if it dries or not quickly. So always try to pre-mix your colors for the easier access. So I see there is, I forgot to leave some white here, but if that happens, then maybe for this I will follow this. Otherwise, I will make something different here. So I'll just follow the this part, the warm. I, I think now you're able to see the difference of like how this color actually affects a painting. So I have been doing this. Cool. Do, 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 do. Then we do this, then do this. Then let's do this. So we are done with, like almost done with the first wash. Then we have to do the second. Like this. I think we are good. And one thing I forgot to do the handles. Maybe first I'll do this part, because this will be very dark. I'll just do the first. So this is the first. What? First wash. Then we will go to the second. So here also I'll do the first one. I'm taking a little bit of darker of this mixture. So it was on my palette, so I took it. There is no harm in that. Yes, I think we are good. Only these things remain. The top part, the same. So we have to be careful today, not mixing the yellow and this blues. Otherwise, you can mix, but because this is a study to see the color temperature, so let's not mix these two today, at least. Now let's. I'm taking some oranges, so I'm mixing red with yellow ochre, then some lemon yellow, then so something like this kind of. Then I'll just add some highlights. So here I see some highlights like this. Then I think this is very dark, so I'll just lighten it like this. Then we see some oranges here. Mm. Then something with burnt sienna, and so this shadow. Nice. Then we will go towards a bit of dark. So first, I am doing this only the dark oranges part, and then we will add another layer to make it more darker, and we will leave whichever is orange we need. So like that we will make. Then let's do this dark. This, then this, something like this. Here I see some lines. So I am not focusing on that much on this part reflection, that metal feel, but I am just studying the value here, and I'm trying to put it here. So the same what we did, I think yesterday in the last session. So we're just studying the values. So my hand is going towards ultramarine blue to make some darker pigments, but we will not do that mistake. It's not mistake, but today we are doing a different kind of study which requires our attention, full attention. So we need to be vigilant while putting the colors. This is an interesting thing. So what else here? I see that dark. Then we have these lines. Hmm. Hmm. I think it is get we are getting to there, like almost there. It looks good, at least to me. So we'll do this. This is an interesting study, I must say. Even I have never done this before. Now that I'm trying to actually experiment, and how watercolor can be easier for any beginner, I am exploring all these methods so that we are like watercolor can be easier for students who are interested in it. Actually, watercolor is a fun medium. We have that notion that watercolor is difficult because we think we have to achieve everything. No, we don't have to achieve everything when we start, but we need to make mistakes. So that is what I feel a mandatory thing. So you do mistakes. Otherwise, if you don't do mistakes, then you will kind of be always scared of making anything. Like you'll be scared. What will happen if I do this? What will happen to this paper if I make a bad painting? Just a bad painting. Nothing wrong in that. So you have to be like let go of what you think. Uh, so you just So here I know I am not a master in watercolor, but still I am trying to explore the full potential of watercolor, and I wanted to, for people, I want to make it easier to maybe understand, also try. So that is what my goal is. So if you think uh, on the same line, maybe you can tell me what else I can put to improve on this if you want some. So I have added some blacks to get the darkest here. So I see this part is quite dark. So I'm just adding. This is also quite dark. So I'm adding more black. We make this. Do, 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 do. This. Hmm, this is interesting where we are going. So, few of the things are not dried, so just taking that. So, I'm just adding a few of lines here and there, so you get that feeling too. Then we just add some of here, here. Then we make these lines. Then this. Think we need some darks here. You see, this is more dark. Then towards here, it is going kind of less darker. So I just some water. Then I think this also be more dark. What we are seeing here. I think this looks so nice. I really like these colors, and you get to feel that warmth of the scene. So I think here I would like to add some dry brush because I see some of it has some dry string. Let's add here this. I think we are look. This is this looks good. At least I feel this is good. So I just splatter some of it to get that some kind of a texture. When it dries out, let it be. Now let's move to this cool side. Let's do this. So I am using this palette like this. So this is the warm side and this is the cool side. So let's do some medium tones. I see some bright colors, so there I will apply some of it, like this cobalt blue. I will just add this some like this. Then I see some here, so I'm just adding some of this cobalt blue. Then let's do this. I see some bright color here, some bright color here. So let's do this as well, and here I will just add it, and then we will add darker side. Then we just line, mix some lines. Then let's mix this cobalt blue with some lilac and some ultramarine. Then we create a mixture out of it, and then we add some places like this. So this. Mhm. Oh shit, I mixed into orange by mistakenly, but yes, that happens. We'll just do this, and we will add darks here wherever you can see the darks in the warm thing. Then let's, so I think I will just rotate this so that I will not have that kind of accident anymore. So you have noticed one thing, to get the darks, sometimes I'm adding black because I am not able to add the complementary colors through which also we can get some of the darks. So because of that, I am not able to do that. But yes, like this is just exercise, but for actual painting you can do like use the colors which you want, and that will be enough, I guess. Like, mm, mm, so something like this. Then let's do this part. So I'm mixing ultramarine, cobalt blue for that. This is the darkest, so I'll also add a bit of black to it. Not this much, but it should be kind of indigo color. So I needed that very dark shade. Mm-mm-mm. So like this. Then we can just add a bit of water to this, and then let's do this side. So here I see this kind of a dark light, but I see there is here I see some dark. Then let's join this. Then the same. Let's the same. I think just adding. So I think I made a mistake here. I could have left some lighter part there, but I did a mistake. Hmm. I think this is also coming to life at the dark. I hope it is recording. Yes, it is recording. Thank God. Then I will also add dark here. Let's add some more darks here, like this. Need some darks. This is kind of a therapeutic, I feel so, because you have to see all the details and you have to replicate that. That is kind of a tough task, but so I am not like following each and everything from the image. You can see a difference, and it is obviously not humanly possible to do everything. So I am also not focusing on that much. Then let's do this. So I'm just adding a black for this. Think I have made like full black for this handle, but we also needed some of dark shadows. So I'm just adding in few of the areas where we need that kind of a dark. So I'm just adding there. So thankfully this is still wet, so it is little bit easier to add some lines. This is cool. I am happy. I am. I think both are not fully same, but I tried my best to make it fully same, because what happened when I drew that time itself, some things went different. So yes, for an artist, the same artist, also it is very difficult to copy their own work. So you can imagine how it will be difficult if you copy somebody's work. It is not possible. In watercolor, not possible. It's possible, like if you are actually giving a lot of time on copying, then it is possible. But why do you need to copy? You can experiment and you can get your kind of painting. Why you need to copy? So don't ever try to copy. That is what I wanted to say. Maybe this is a good study, I feel. I'm just adding a few lines here and there just to have that feel of that uh, cloth. Something like this, then this. Then let's for orange also let me do that kind of texture. Tick, 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 tick. So let's do this. Wow, nice. So here I think I have forgotten some shadow. Right. I think this looks nice. Here maybe I can add a bit of black, especially this part. Hmm. So I think we are really good with today's. Nice. So we are done with today's experiment, you can say, today's learning. See you in the next, and maybe in the next lesson we will do some human uh, like portraits kind of stuff, but before starting from the real human face, we will start with the easier one with some of the sculpture, so that we don't have to worry about the skin tones. So that is the agenda for next lesson. So let's meet and let's explore. And thanks for learning with me. I am having a great time, and yes, I am also learning too much. I'm experimenting too much. If you have any suggestion, you can write in the comment. I can probably try working on that, and uh, I can provide if you have any doubts or suggestion doubts in any of paintings. I will provide some feedbacks also. If you need anything from me, just comment in the video. So thank you. Let's meet in the next lesson.